Roid rage, roid rage. Oh. See, you guys are coping. You guys are coping now that I prove you wrong. That's called cope. You guys are coping. Everything I just said is a fact. Okay, buddy? Big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. I'm throwing big meaty hooks all damn night. Throwing big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. I'm throwing big meaty hooks all damn night. Throwing big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks in the pocket. Picking a fighter with power and a chin, no technical ability over a man who's been boxing for 15 years is the dumbest thing you've done. Okay, what about picking Francis Ngannou to beat Tyson Fury? That would be the dumbest thing ever, right? But he got past Tyson Fury. By your logic, Tyson Fury should have just won, right? Tyson Fury has been boxing for over 15 years. He has much better technical ability. So, yeah, what happened there? You're acting like that didn't happen and that wasn't a reason for us to sway our opinion just a little bit. Obviously, it still wasn't a great pick. That was just one fight. I agree I was taking a risk, but I don't really care because, people don't follow me for my boxing takes. All right? People don't follow me for boxing. But Fury had an off night? Okay. But that was only really clarified mostly last night. I mean, for sure, you could have said Fury looked a little bit off. Fair enough. I totally understand that. But it's easy to say that after we see Ngannou get KO'd stiff. You know what I mean? Come on. You're telling me anyone should have expected Ngannou to do as well as he did against Fury, even on an off night? Come on. The logical, reasonable take would have been, oh, even if Fury has an off night, he'll school Ngannou. And he didn't. He basically lost. So it isn't crazy to pick Ngannou to beat Anthony Joshua. It's not. It's not crazy. Your MMA takes are bad too? Okay, well then explain how I'm absolutely mopping the floor with all these cards and I've gotten my last 4 pay-per-view main events is correct. And how I honestly have some of the best predictions, on point predictions when it gets down to the nitty-gritty. Right? I mean, look at my DDP Sean Strickland prediction, by the way. I predicted a lot. I said DDP is one of the most underrated gas tanks in MMA. He went out there and proved it. Everyone was saying I was stupid by saying that. I said Sean Strickland's not going to get held down and he's not going to get beat up on the ground. That was proven true. I said that Dricus du Plessis is going to do a good job hitting Sean Strickland. That was proven true. I said Strickland doesn't do that well in the back foot. That was proven true. I predicted Leon Edwards 49-46 over Colby Covington. It was 49-46 unanimously. I predicted Volkanovski would get KO'd by Islam Makhachev. He got KO'd by Islam Makhachev. I predicted Volkanovski would get KO'd in the second round against Ilia Topuria. He got KO'd in the second round against Ilia Topuria. I predicted Dasuel Mabayev by decision, and he just won a decision. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like I'm just kind of proving you wrong with facts, man. I don't know about that, but I'm just kind of proving you wrong with facts. No need to come at me. I'm just spitting the facts. Most obvious picks. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Most obvious picks. Definitely picking Dricus du Plessis to have an amazing gas tank is such an obvious pick, despite the fact that everyone was saying his gas tank was terrible. Yeah, so obvious. Predicting 49-46 for Leon Edwards was so obvious when like 50% of MMA fans were so confident Colby was going to beat him. Absolutely so obvious. Yep. Absolutely, man. But yeah, man, keep going off, man. Yeah, man. I just have the best takes in the game, dude. I mean, listen, I don't want to self-glaze, but you guys know by now. LucasTracyMMA's got the best picks in the game. Bro turned into Shapiro, dude. Roid rage. Oh. See, you guys are coping. You guys are coping now that I prove you wrong. That's called cope. You guys are coping. Everything I just said is a fact. Okay, buddy? Everything I just said is a fact. And by saying roid rage, all that means is that, oh shit, he actually fucking got us. He got us with that. Last 3 pay-per-views in a row, man. Pretty damn solid. I'm pretty sure I went like 9-2 on 298. Pretty good. Pretty sure I went like 9-2 on 297. And then, no, 296. I went like 11-2 or something shit like that. Nothing crazy, just something light. You know how we do. Thank you for the 2 New Zealand dollars. Dylan Priest. This is an underrated worst Lucas pick ever. Dude, it's like saying something is a worst pick ever. You have to look at the reason someone had before making the pick. The outcome is not always what should determine how good a pick is. It's a lot more than that. For example, if you pick Charles Oliveira to finish Beneil Dariush in the first round and you're like, Beneil's just slow. Also, that the grappling is going to kind of cancel out. And I just think that when they stand, Charles is going to be way faster, way more powerful. And I think that Beneil's a little bit of a slow starter. If Beneil wins in the first round, Does that mean you made one of the worst picks ever by picking Charles? No, not at all. Not at all. If I had said, for example, Michel Pereira is horrible, he's not good, he doesn't the welterweight skill that doesn't really. If I said a bunch of bullshit that made absolutely no sense, you could call it a horrible pick. But you guys need to rethink like what a bad pick is. It's easy to say it based on the outcome and hindsight, whatnot. But was picking Izzy to beat Sean Strickland necessarily a horrible pick? No, I don't think so. A lot of people had good reasons to think that Adesanya would outstrike Strickland 4 rounds to 1, but it was the other way around. It was literally the other way around. There we go. There's a takedown attempt, but it's too late. He's too weak now, but he's still going to get it. He's still going to get it. He's too weak now. It's over. Yeah, well, he's too weak now. Another L pick. It's not a bad pick when I expect him to go out there and shoot takedowns. He doesn't, like a fucking idiot. But to be fair, it's bad because you're trusting Ion Cutelaba to have an IQ, right? Worst pick? This was not a great pick. This was not a great pick. I thought my Mikhail Aleksejczyk pick was okay, but this was not a great one. Picking Mikhail Aleksejczyk, it's a bit of a joke. But, Pedro Munoz bantamweight fights are serious. If you get a bantamweight pick right, you're good at picking fights because that's the really skilled division. There aren't any flukes at bantamweight, okay? Real fans know that. And what other pick did I get wrong? Did I get any pick wrong? I don't think I've gotten any single pick wrong other than that fluky Michel Pereira fight. But, that was a bad pick. I'll admit it. Picking Cutelaba is never a good thing. Even if he's fighting someone that he should beat, you should never pick Cutelaba. I'm never going to pick him again. Never. Unless it's against an absolute bum of the highest degree. You're always wrong. It's honestly, I've gotten the first 2 picks on the main card right. Perfectly. Jan by decision, JDM by KO. Bad night at the office for Luke. I mean, I got the big pick wrong. It's true. But I was so close. So close. What happened to Benoit St. Denis versus DP and MVP versus Holland? I missed it. I don't know. I missed it too. Guys, what happened with those fights? Thank you for the $5, Hank. I got them wrong. That's what happened. Law, you are casual on purpose for views. Oh, yeah. I definitely made a bunch of videos on purpose to be wrong. You're right. I definitely want to be wrong on purpose. Thank you for the $10. Your recency bias is terrible. My recency bias is terrible. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I picked Jan to beat Song despite him coming off of 3 losses. But I guess that's recency bias, right? I guess that's recency bias for sure. You suck at predicting. Oh, okay. But how come I had a positive record and I've been getting every single main event for pay-per-views right? Clown. You really think Benoit St. Oh, wow, dude. I got to pick wrong, dude. Relax. People get picks wrong. Yeah. Benoit St. Denis had staff. So I'll just say that. He did. He literally had staff. He had a volcano on his fucking head. You guys are acting like that wasn't a thing. France is coping tonight. Fuck, brother. Now it's really hitting. Now I actually got it wrong. I didn't get it wrong when it first happened, but now that I rewatched it, now I know I got it wrong. Now we are back to reality. To be fair, we had a great run with Volk. Volk beat Yair. All right. Volk beat Max in the trilogy. I wish my channel was around back then. I picked Volk 50-45. Damn it, dude. If only I'd started this channel years earlier. Yeah, Dustin fans, why don't you fucking celebrate, dude? Like, I got the pick wrong. Relax. Nah, it's fair. It's fair game. Listen, I'm not delusional. Like, people, I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't understand why people come to my page to clown me if I get a pick wrong. It's fun. I get it. It is fun. It's fun to clown me if I get a pick wrong. It's all good. That is one of the things that people like about my channel. I love getting them right. Dude, if I were to get this one right, okay? If I were to get this one right, these ones where I'm really confident, if I get these ones right, I'm bragging all night, dude. I'm bragging all week. I'm bragging for the next couple of months. So, yeah, you guys enjoy this one. You guys enjoy this one. I'll be back. I got the main event right. 4 main events in a row for pay-per-views. I still did decent on this card. I got the Jan pick right. That was a good pick. I got the JDM by KO pick right. That was a good pick. If only I had gotten the fucking Almeida pick right, though. That would have been the real cherry on top. Listen, at the end of the day, the people that are watching this stream, I'm the expert. So you can fucking bicker all you want, man. There's a reason why I'm the expert, man.